What's up, everybody? J Heat Sports Media coming at y'all again with that fire as always, spitting the hot topics and getting the sports conversation started. Y'all know what I talk about: football, basketball, and boxing. And you know we got to talk about boxing. Tank versus Ryan. They got it in last night. Hopefully you saw it. So if you caught the fight last night, Tank versus Ryan Garcia, they got it in. It was a good scrap. Kudos to Ryan for stepping up to the plate, calling out Gervonta and making sure that fight happened. He stayed on Gervonta until that fight came to be, and he got to chase greatness. Sometimes you bite off more than you can chew, though. You bark up the wrong tree. And for sure, Ryan being the taller fighter with the reach advantage, the speed advantage, even though he was taller, Gervonta chopped that tree right on down. Gervonta showed that he's not just a puncher. Again, he showed from fight to fight, almost like Canelo Alvarez, as he fights more fights, he gets better with his ability to adapt and increase his boxing level of skill. He timed Ryan, and timing usually beats speed. He was countering. Ryan came at him and actually got aggressive after that first round where it was kind of a feel out for both of them. Ryan thought he saw something like he had been thinking for years now and went aggressive mode on Tank. Came at him aggressively, tried to maul him real quick, but Tank was ready for it. As he said, he felt like he was a step ahead the whole time. And you could see it because when Ryan got aggressive, if you pay attention, right before Tank caught him with that left hook that dropped him the first time in the second round, he was smiling on his face right before he caught him. He knew he had him baited, kind of like he got Rolly. Only Ryan jumped right back up, to his credit. He was a soldier. He tried to stick it out as long as he could, but Tank had his number. He let Ryan come to him the whole fight, even though it may have looked from a casual's eye that Ryan was the one coming towards him. He was the one initiating the action, but really Tank just had him timed, and he was registering all the data he needed from round to round, minute to minute, to the point where he had Ryan figured out and Tank knew what he needed to do, and he was just countering the whole time. He started even getting his jab in. If Ryan would have stuck to his jab a little more, not relied so much on that left hook, which Tank told him he had scouted, and you could see it in the fight, not left his chin so open, which he tends to do, and maybe some help will help him with that, whether it's some more coaching later, he might have had more of a chance, but he didn't do that. And Tank showed he had a chin yet again. He never got caught super flush with the left, but he got hit a few times and he took it. He stayed low, he got in close like you're supposed to do as a shorter fighter when he needed to, and then he went to work. That shot to the body in the seventh reminded me of a la Oscar De La Hoya getting hit by Bernard Hopkins. It was a delayed reaction with that one too. But when you can't breathe, you can't fight. And Ryan needed a knee. Make no mistake about it, that was a solid hit, and he lost his win. And that's just what it was, and that happens in boxing sometimes. But again, kudos to both these gentlemen for showing us that the best can get in with the best. Don't be afraid to lose your zero and go for the gold, go for the belts, go for everything, go for your reputation. I was glad to see it. I think now, after that fight, best thing for Ryan is maybe to move up to 140, get some more fights in there, build up his rep a little bit more, get a title shot at 140, because he's probably more comfortable at 140 than 135, which we already knew in the last year or so he was kind of leaning towards that. Now it's probably time to do that, because if he don't have enough discipline for Tank, it ain't going to be too much different with a Devin Haney or Shakur Stevenson. They don't have the power, but they got the skill to school him, and he needs some more lessons. I would go to 140, maybe build up his game, and those guys will probably be there to see him later. As for Tank, the only fight that makes sense would be Devin Haney. If Devin Haney beats Lomachenko as expected, and that's not an easy one, it could go either way, then that's the fight that makes sense for Tank. He got to go get these belts. If he's truly the face of boxing, which I got him in the top 10 pound for pound. Face of boxing, I think that's tough. You got Canelo. You've got Earl Spence, who's a big draw. And Tank's right in there too. Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua up at the heavyweight division, they big draws too. But Tank, I would say he's got a shot to beat that, but he's got to fight the best. So now we got to see what he does. Will he go against the likes of Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney? We'll know in due time. All right, that's all the time I got. Y'all know what it is, and you know what you're looking for. J Heat Sports Media. Remember to like, subscribe, get at me in the comments, hit the bell. Let's go back and forth on YouTube, Instagram, at the Vault JMU414 on Twitter, and of course, what's up TikTok? Holla at y'all next time.